Hello. Welcome to the Goods. I know that you have been looking at us wearing our Fly Goods podcast gear and wondering where can we get those. Well, guess what? We have the answers for you. We have it here, Teespring. Go to Teespring and you will find all of this glorious merchandising, from t-shirts to mugs to, well, there's other toys, but we can't talk about that now. Go to Teespring. Enjoy our memorabilia. And we're back! All flash!
No substance.
So today's top 5 is the top 5 Christmas moments in film. Now these are going to be some of our favorites. Everybody's got their own, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. But we're going to continue on with our Christmas month top 5. Terrence and Carl just hit up most underrated Christmas movies. So now we want to talk about just the moments in film from all of these Christmas movies.
Yeah.
So Terrence, go first.
It's funny because as I was thinking about the moments, I was thinking about like what are my favorite Christmas films, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm redoing the same list, but I tried to mix it up just a little bit this time. So.
All right, and I'm gonna get a lot of crap. I'm just telling you right now.
All right, so number
5.
All right, so I went with the Scrooged, when he meets the partner when the ghosts were actually coming out to him, where like, do you not remember the scene?
So when he's meeting like Buster Poindexter in the cab?
No, not that. When he's in the office, when he's looking over the set and stuff like that, and he was tired, he's gonna go up and he's gonna have a drink inside the office.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his whole partner shows up and is decaying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, they push him out the window. It's like, don't do it, they're gonna think I'm gonna suicide.
Yes, I remember that. That was a good scene.
I love that scene.
That was a good scene.
He spent the whole time like, this is a joke. When it's like, who's trying to get over on me? And then like he sees a mouse pop out the back of his head, and it's like the dude's trying to still play golf. I love that scene, and it's one of my favorite scenes from Scrooge. A lot of people think about like the past and present and past and present as far as those characters go, and then the taxi driver. So those are great spots of that movie, but this one kind of like kicks everything off, and where it really gets him in the mood, and where like even he still doesn't believe it after it even ends. So like, and he wakes up and he's like, Okay. I love that scene.
Okay.
I love that scene. Number
4.
All right, so I literally had something else at number 4, but I just moved it up because I had to put Scrooge on there.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So number 4, I'm going with Home Alone, defending the house.
Home Alone defending the house. Perfect.
Yeah, when he's defending the house, that is the best scene of that movie because you get to see how people somehow walk into like it was like a Looney Tunes film.
Yes,
This is like the Wile E. Coyote versus the Roadrunner, and them falling into stupid traps over and over again. But it was very entertaining and made you, as a kid, when you're watching that, like, I can do the same stuff too. No, you can't. You'll die. Don't do it. Just go ahead and call the cops and then go to the neighbor's house. I don't know why he didn't do that. It would have been the best thing to do. His parents would have made it back. He'd have been safe and sound.
But that's because he was. But that's because he was prepping to be Jigsaw.
Because he was prepping to be Jigsaw.
There's an Airbnb in Dallas that you can rent that house and has all the trucks from Home Alone. And you can go and rent that house and try them.
How many people have died there because those traps were literally set up to kill people?
There's no news about that.
Those traps were.
They could kill somebody.
He did a blowtorch on somebody's head. He threw an iron at them in the face. It was like, dude, like everything that he gave them was gonna kill somebody.
How about dying from tetanus when you step on a rusty
Yes,
nail?
dude, everything in that movie was gonna kill somebody.
Okay.
All right. Number 3.
All
right, so number 3, I went with the Mall Santa scene from A Christmas Story.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I
One
like
is
that
like he's wanting this stupid gun.
How?
He can't wait to get to Santa to ask him about it. He's like, no, wait, because Santa's about to send him off. He's like, wait, I know what I want. I want the little Red Ryder like pellet gun, and he was like, kid, you're gonna shoot your eye out. And then he kicks him down. That's the best scene ever.
Yep, that's a good one.
Oh God, it's the best scene ever because it's like everybody kept telling him no, kept telling the same thing. And
But
it's
just
like,
his face.
Santa was gonna give him this gun, and even Santa said, "You shoot your eye out." You know, side note, my son owns that gun.
Mine does too.
My son owns that gun. All right, number 2.
Number 2.
All right, so I went with the fight in the mall toy store in Jingle All the Way.
Okay.
I love that
I don't
scene.
like that movie, but it's okay.
I know you don't like that movie.
I hate that movie.
That's why it was on my underrated Christmas film list. I told you, not everybody likes that movie. So that part is because we finally get the first face-off between Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the whole fight that goes down when everybody's fighting over this toy on the opening of the store because everybody's got to get it for Christmas. But the dirty tricks that they play when he's tripping up and stuff like that. When he gets when he gets tackled and he was like, and he gets the toy and he's like, he got two.
And guess what? Nothing has changed with the PS5 because
that's how I feel.
That's how it's with the PS5 right
Literally
now.
said this in the last video. That's how I feel. I feel like him in this movie.
Number one.
All right, so number one, and I was wondering if I was gonna put this at number one, but I love this part so much.
Okay.
And we kind of talked about it when we were like discussing the top 5 for this one.
Okay.
But my favorite scene of Elf is when he actually meets Santa. You sit on the throne of lies.
Nice.
I love when he actually meets, because like it's cool with the other scene where he was like, we're gonna have Santa here at the mall. Oh my God, I know him. But I love when he actually meets Santa and he realizes he's not the real Santa. You sit on the throne of lies.
and he got Big Worm in there too.
Yes.
You got Big Worm in there.
Oh God, it was one of my favorite scenes, and I love that scene. I can watch it over and over. It never gets any less funny.
Okay. All right. Here's where the shitstorm comes in. Actually, some of it's kind of similar, but all right. Number 5 is tongue stuck on the cold pole.
In Dumb and Dumb?
No, in Christmas Story.
And Christmas. Oh yeah!
I triple tongue dare you.
I feel like the more relevant scene is Dumb and Dumber when they did it, but it wasn't a Christmas film.
But it wasn't a Christmas film. One would say that that's an homage to
It is.
that one,
It
if
is
you really
an
think
homage.
about
Yeah,
it.
it
It's a
is.
possibility. But
It
yeah, but you get freaking the kid from The Toy with Richard Pryor on there, and he freaking sticks his tongue on that thing, and they gotta put hot water on it. Like, they go back into class and they leave him there, and the freaking camera's in the classroom looking out, and he's just standing.
Have you ever done that as a kid?
Yes.
Yes.
It was close, but I didn't get stuck.
I got stuck. I did it once as a kid.
That's hilarious.
I with my tongue out, I had to try to spit on it because I knew I had to melt the ice, and I got a little bit on it and it melted, and I got.
I get a good range and pee on it. Get all that hot on it.
That's in your mouth.
Number 4. My number 4 is the Grinch meets Cindy Lou in the Grinch's Layoff.
Yes.
Yes.
When you have to convince her that he is Santa, right?
No. When
she comes
she's trying
there,
to invite
okay,
him.
yeah.
She's trying to invite him, and he's all doing all this shit.
You're talking about the live action one. The live action.
Yeah, with Jim Carrey. You get all of that, and then that is like all Jim Carrey. Like he is like so freaking in character in that. He's just freaking hilarious.
No,
gotta freaking give him that one.
I'm very sad that he had such a bad experience in the makeup on that we never get to see him do something that extravagant in makeup.
What happened?
He hated the content.
It was too
like he spent hours in makeup trying to do the Grinch thing, and he hated every moment.
Yeah,
but
the
he was a
contact
professional,
lenses,
and he finished the movie, but he really hated doing that role.
Ron Howard was also the director of that, and it's Ron Howard, so you don't act like that. But he was a pro, like Terrence said. He was a pro at it, and but I would never ever discount Carey to do the voice in a voice.
I can see that because he doesn't have to do anything. He can just show it.
You can just exactly. All right, number 3.
Number 3
is also the house defense in Home Alone.
I mean it's a great scene.
It's fantastic. Everything about it. But then you got the reactions from Pesci and freaking Daniel Stern are just priceless, man. Daniel Stern, especially when he steps on the freaking on the ornaments.
Yes.
And his in bare feet.
There's so much pain. I almost feel like
he gets. Well, no, they both get it bad. They both get it bad.
We were talking about how Zack Snyder was going to get an R rating for a couple of F-bombs and some tense scenes. Dude, Home Alone should have been rated R.
It's the Book of Saw. Home Alone. Number 2. Now I'm gonna start getting into some feel-good moments because you know what? It wasn't pretty good. I liked it, and that's when when Clark Griswold finally attempts
to plug in
to plug the lights, and it works. It's freaking awesome.
It was actually a great scene.
You know, because you're seeing him when he's really struggling, and he's struggling, and he's struggling, and then he's at night, everybody's asleep, it's pitch black, and he's still outside. And then finally, he gets everybody, and boom, they all come out. And it was like the brightest in the whole freaking. It was the brightest in the whole neighborhood. That was freaking hilarious and awesome.
It was a good scene. It was a good scene.
Number one.
I'm surprised that one was number 2.
That was number 2. Number one. Number 1 is actually going to be like it is going to be the Christmas feels type of moment, and that's Scrooge's redemption.
From Christmas Carol.
From A Christmas Carol, his epiphany, and everything that he, his redemption in the morning.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and he does all of
walking around in my stocking cap and my little nightgown.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. Everybody can have a day off.
And going to see little Tiny Tim.
Yes.
All of that.
Like, here's some food and stuff like that. Your father better show up for work tomorrow, because tomorrow ain't no holiday. I expect to see him on time.
But you gotta admit, that was cool. The redemption scene.
It was cool.
All right, cool. All right, honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions, because I just thought about it right now, because we were talking about it last week, Christmas with the Cranks. My favorite, one of the scenes on there, because the best part of Christmas with...
Never seen it.
It's a good movie.
I hear it's good. I hear it's funny.
It's a good movie. One of the best parts of it is like him like really getting back at people because they're not gonna celebrate Christmas. Where he ices down his walkway, like he gets the garden hose out, like sprays it down, lets it ice up, and you see like people like falling and slipping. Like the mailman, it like falls, like flips up, all the mail goes in. He's like at the window, like it's hilarious. Just the evil that's in it.
So Tim Allen's gonna do that to Chris Evans, right?
I know, just as soon as we get him back in the whole Toy Story thing. The Grinch, when he was stealing presents, in the animated one, because I like how they do the storytelling with it and like how it's all detailed out and they show everything. It was one of my favorite scenes, one of my animated films that did not make
the top 5 list. Mine either. I didn't have any animation.
All right, no, I'm talking about the top 5 animated ones. I also went with the ref when he punched Santa. Or when he punched the grandpa.
Talking to me.
He's talking to me. I'm Santa Claus.
Fucking hilarious. Best scene ever, dude.
What else did I have? I had Rudolph actually flying from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I also had Frosty when he did his march through the city.
Okay.
And also had Charlie Brown when Charlie Brown decorated his tree, when he put the ornament on in the tree.
Just boop. And I actually, so my honorable mention starts with that. Yes, I had that one on there as well. I actually liked Frosty going downhill, and he was the fastest and whatever. And he's going down, and Jimmy Durante's on, and he was the fastest. And he's going down. So I like that scene.
Oh my god.
Every time you do that, all I think about is the stupid Brisk commercials when they like.
Can you both do it again, please?
Okay, and then on Rudolph was the whole Misfit toys when they actually get picked up, and then what? Because it's cool. They're
it's cool they got picked up
year, and they actually pick them up and take. Now here's the funny part: is they take all of the Misfit toys who were actually there, and it's kind of isolated and quiet, but they're warm. They have the fire. It's cool.
Just dumps them off.
So then they pick them up and they. They're on Santa's sled and they're just, here's an umbrella.
You know what really makes me think about that is that like these were the toys that were in Santa's workshop to begin with.
Why didn't you do it right the first time? You know what? Because it was that kid that wanted to be the dentist. And he was messing around. He didn't take it seriously.
And he made all these Misfit toys. It's his fault.
Yep, it's his fault. All right. The bell. You hear the bell ring. It's an angel gets his wings from It's a Wonderful Life. Okay, you got that. The leg lamp scene from Christmas Story. Oh, hilarious. Shitter's full.
Oh.
Christmas Vacation. And of course, the dinner scene in The Ref.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you want to talk about holidays being a time for dysfunction and family? Watch the dinner scene from The Ref. It's freaking crazy and hilarious too at the same time. All right, and of course, Niagara Falls. From Scrooge when he goes see his brother and he's trying to be hard.
I told you.
I'm surprised you didn't mention any of the racing weird movie that you mentioned last time for animated movies.
That's
only you have watched it.
Oh, like the California Raisins?
Yes.
Well, what's
I
your
mean,
favorite scene on California Raisins?
Was them singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh. Sarah, take us home!
So, I didn't even know how to follow that. But anyway, so this top 5 was very, very like vast. You can put whatever you want as far as your favorite scene from any particular Christmas film. Make your top 5 list, put it in the comments below, so that way we get to say that your list is wrong and ours are right. So, if this is the first time that you're watching it for Christmas or whenever this video actually gets posted, make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification bell so that way you're aware of all the other things that we do at some random time whenever I decide I want to finish editing. But if you want to help the channel out, help us get better, go to our Patreon. Make sure you donate any amount that you want to. We have a lot of giveaways that we're doing for Patreon subscribers. Please pick one and we'll get something out to you for being a subscriber, or just go buy a t-shirt. You can buy a t-shirt that neither one of us are actually wearing today, but on our Teespring, which will be a link there, you can go to that website and pick anything up. Look, we got mugs that are there. Those are there. We got masks, you know, if you want to actually, you know, keep Corona down. We also have t-shirts and other stuff on the website too, so please go there and give us money.
And we will be releasing good thongs made of licorice coming soon.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. Hey, real quick, how about John McClane jumping off the roof in Nakatomi Tower?
I mean, I feel
That's
like
a Christmas moment right there.
I feel like we're bending over backwards for Art because he gives us crap about putting Die Hard on all of our Christmas lists. So, the last couple of Christmas movies, not once did we mention Die Hard. So shut up, Art.
Except right now.
Right now.
All right. For Aspen in New York and Art wherever the hell he's at, getting pissed off at us for talking about Die Hard, and Carla right here actually doing something. I don't know what, but she's doing something.
She gave us a fact earlier.
She gave us a fact, that's right. All right, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we'll see you next time.
Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they'll have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it.